Okay, podcast 2. What are we going to talk about?
Concert experiences?
Being
on stage.
Being
the
on
craziest
stage.
thing that's ever happened.
Every one of us is musicians. We all play guitar. We've been on stage, and
Jay,
I'm pretty
you're
sure.
closer to the camera. You're not on screen.
Yeah, I'm kind of. I had to, awkward.
Hey, take my camera spot. Hey, this is my square.
My square. I'm just gonna.
Hey, this is my space.
Yeah. So every one of us has a very embarrassing or special moment or something that unforgettable moments in a concert. Especially if you're a lead guitarist, you might have escaped.
Oh, I butchered a couple solos. I butchered some terrible
yeah,
solos.
so we're gonna talk about that and.
Oh, I remember.
Oh yeah, special guest. We have
Latham and Quentin.
No, Layton is actually in the one of the members because I put it in the trailer.
Oh,
but you were not in the first one.
I'm a guest person.
You're the
It's
guest
Quentin.
person. Quentin, you're guest person.
You guy.
He got seven string eighth guitar basses. I mean, I'm pretty sure. I mean, he lost my guitar solo. But
right.
Yeah.
He destroyed you. Cough, cough. Suck up, cough, cough.
I'm pretty sure he's the most awesome guitarist I've ever seen. I'm pretty sure he had a lot of experience of guitaring, and
Not really
our
with
connections
guitar.
are very screwing out because we have as you can see, this all headphone earphones connected to one.
All the stereo jacks.
Yeah, and literally said one. So. Yeah,
Alright, let's all.
there will be a technical difficulty.
Let's all bust out in Metallica right now since we made.
Alright, so from the special
Just
guest.
everybody's acapella.
Okay, from special guest, Quentin gave us your concert
disaster.
Concert
moment.
disaster moment. I got to think about this one for a second because I've actually played a lot of concerts before, so maybe Latham first.
I've never really had a bad concert because they've all turned out really greatly, despite the fact that we've only practiced like a week, probably 2 weeks in advance. We were like, my last group wasn't really professional, but we were just like, hey, let's just do this, and last second we're like, nah, let's do this, and then we just get it done, stuff like that. But I will say, first show that we've ever done was at my high school's Battle of the Bands, my junior year. We had the crazy idea to wear something ridiculous. My bass player wore a Bill Cosby-esque sweater vest shirt thing, and orange pants or orange shorts, I should say. Because it was back when it was warm during the fall, and drummer wore a Paradise shirt and Daisy Duke pants.
What?
He got from his girlfriend to
Ew.
wear.
Oh, that's nasty, dude.
Hold up.
It
Listen
gets
to
better.
this.
It gets better.
I wore a mullet wig, Ramones t-shirt, old jeans with holes in them, like Chuck Taylor Converse shoes, tattoo sleeves, and then I had a fake goatee like right here. Didn't have a mustache because my high school wasn't allowed. They didn't allow facial hair. They had a strict facial hair rule, so I was like, I'll get a fake facial hair and I stick it right there. And first song, I thought it was gonna stick on the whole show, but during first song, it started getting loose and it started flopping the whole time while I was singing. And it got really annoying, so eventually just whenever I got done with the song, I just tore it off and just threw it out in the audience.
I shaved!
Yeah, I shaved! There, get off my back!
Meanwhile, the school's
that's
staring
cool.
at it with their rulers, like, get over here.
Yeah, principal especially. Don't even
This
jump.
seems pretty cool, then. I was there.
You don't know my goddamn.
That's
You don't
really,
know.
really wrong.
You don't know.
Didn't you go to a Christian private school?
So
Yeah,
did I
Christian
went to one as
private
well.
private
So.
school.
You had a faith defense class, right?
Defending your faith class, yeah.
So would you say that's kind of like a defense against the dark arts class?
Harry Potter plug.
Harry Potter. We got
Would you say that's kind of accurate?
Yeah.
Pretty accurate. All right,
That's awesome.
you.
All right,
Go.
now, Mr. Chris.
Alright, I also went to a Catholic high school, so I kind of get what he's talking about with that thing, but my worst kind of concert experience was my first time ever on a concert. I butchered everything. I couldn't even play the right note. I was constantly looking down my neck like, where am I at? Where am I at? Shut up. But on the second year, I did this thing where they actually brought sound techs from like real big bands. So I had Aerosmith sound tech doing my show, and I was doing a solo. And of course, at the beginning when I was playing it right, it wasn't working right. And then I heard myself. They turned me up really, really loud, and then I butchered it. Right there, I missed the note right when they turned me up. So I look over at the guy who's in charge of the show, and I'm like, what do I do? What do I do? And he's like, just go with it. Go with it.
I was doing so well. Why do you screw me now?
We had to wire our own freaking setup.
Yeah, we have to
Shut
control our own volumes.
No, it's just right when it happens.
Don't let
it's just
other
like,
people control
it's
your
like,
volumes.
And I'm like, oh. Well, that escalated quickly. All right, now, Asian.
I had so many concerts in high school, both middle school, and because I've been playing guitar for so long, and guitar is not the only instrument I perform with. Keyboard,
Because
drum,
he's Asian, he plays piano.
piano, drum,
Of course.
bass. Yeah, but I had a really bad experience with guitar. It was like
It didn't
it was
respond.
like a spring special guitar event. I had to go like perform a solo, and like he had a point for like guitar skills and performance and like how the song goes and stuff like that. And I was aiming for performance than this guitar solo and all that. So I just lay down and shredded everything. In the end, I decided to smash the guitar on the ground because it was like
That never works out.
it was like $80 guitar. So I was like, you know what, just
Destroy it.
yeah, that's it. Performance is gonna be awesome. And the guitar necks are really hard. And
feel like this is gonna
I
go
was
downhill.
imagine it's going to smashing the toothpaste when you hit it really, really hard. I literally jumped high. I slammed it with my whole weight.
Oh man.
And you expect to be smacked into half, right?
Bounced back and smacked you in the face, didn't it?
No.
Oh.
Oh, that would be worse. Just like.
I slammed it with
man.
my whole, like, I just airborne, just slammed the guitar with my whole, like, my arm stretched out, muscled into the guitar like that. It hit the floor, concrete floor, yeah? Didn't break. That shock went right into my arm, and it literally just made my arm not be able to move for like a week.
Oh man, that
See,
sucks.
That kind of reminds me of a story that I heard from, or I should say saw from NoFX, because they had a show on Fuse, and one of the things that happened during their tour there, I think they were playing in Israel or somewhere around the area, but anyway, like there was a part where Fat Mike, the bass player, was like playing something on the bass, and like Melvin, the guitar player, was like leaning really close in.
And the strings.
And then Fat Mike just swings his bass back,
Oh.
and the headstock hits him in the head.
I saw.
Breaks the head off the bass
Oh.
entirely. He got the bass fixed, but like just it broke off, and the guy's head was busted wide open, and
That's
it's
so
a
metal.
It's a
It's a
wonder
metal.
of how he wasn't knocked out, but just like. He had to sit backstage for like a whole hour with just like a rag over his head, like a
Dang.
lot of ice right there, just like.
I saw a video on YouTube that was kind of like that, where it was like some amateur band playing in a mall, and their vocalist was like right in front, and their guitar player had like strap locks. And he's like, "I'm gonna do the guitar swing," and he spins around and he hits the guy in the face, and it's like one of those. It's like they're playing metal, so it's like, "Oh, I gotta have a pointy headstock and everything," and it's like,
Like
"Oh,
this.
yeah," it's
Guys
like.
like this.
It's exactly like that, and it's like, bam, right in the face.
Plus 50 points.
Oh,
Let's just say he just got plus 50 points.
Anyway, yeah,
Kill
that
streak
was not the
unlocked.
end of it. Like the embarrassing moment was, you hit it right. is painful as hell. They're still playing. The backing track was still playing. There was audience, there's judges staring at me. Hit the ground. The shot went hit. I was stalled for 3 seconds, and I started tearing up. I didn't scream. I just started tearing up, and I couldn't tell them that I was like hurting and in pain.
No emotions.
Yeah, I was
Show
like,
nothing.
I was sitting there, and I just stood up, and I was like, and I just
rolled the
I was like,
The
yeah.
perfect comeback.
I just hold my guitar with tears going down. That is the passion of rock.
Just do that and then like
I
power
just-
frown.
And I'm up to the backstage. As soon as I get
And then
to
just
the
take the
backstage,
mic and just drop it.
it's like Elvis Presley. I'm just
MC Asian out.
Yeah. Anyway, like, as soon as I get to the backstage, as soon as they close the door.
Oh man. Okay, I can't top that one. I really can't. Nothing.
Yeah, literally,
Nothing,
it
nothing
was.
can top that unless
And because like it hit the concrete floor, so
Oh,
guitar
it was concrete.
Yeah, it was like literally gravel concrete. So
Oh,
guitar
yeah.
was damaged. The wooden cable was just crack. And it was not just normal guitar. It was Les Paul.
But you said it was a $90 Les Paul.
Yeah.
Yeah, lying down Les Paul. It was like no name, just Korean.
Like
Les-
this, like this.
So it was like Les Paul body.
Yeah, Les Paul body.
It
but
was,
like
it was a Lee's puddle.
it's a lisse paru. It's made of noodles and rice.
It's funny because
There's
he's Asian.
strings of noodles and the
Those
bottom
are
made
some-
of compressed rice.
That must have been some hard rice, man.
like when you get hungry, you just go. It's a
When you
rock.
I guess in my experience, I don't think I've had anything like that bad. But,
Yeah, I had nothing to top that. Why do you
Alright.
always have to be the brown note and everything? Is it because you're
Here's the
Asian?
brown note.
Is that only me? I'm just always out of the frame.
Yeah, your elbow's in the picture. Like, I have my elbow.
Yeah,
Is
I'm
that
kind
your-
of. My legs are here. My microphone is there. If I move any more closer, it's kind of awkward.
Oh, now Latham's going.
Hey!
Everybody closer to the screen.
So.
Kiss the camera, guys.
You gotta think. I gotta move like.
Yeah, if you're wondering all the cables, we have it connected to a point all the way up
It's
there.
it's very look. It's like 1940. You just have like cables.
and we have like, and
It's
everything's-
2014. We need to have wireless.
Cables everywhere. I guess in my shows, I haven't had as bad as experience as like a lot of people because I mean they've all been pretty good, but I mean in my first show, I guess it's like everybody's first show really
sucks.
It's like
Not my opinion.
Your
It was
skills
like-
not good. You get stage fright.
yeah, it was like.
I was
Okay, so literally before I went on, we had like an intro song that we were gonna play, and I literally forgot how to play it before. I had our guitar player show me how to play it right before we went on, like not even 5 minutes, like 3 minutes before we went on, and that was the scariest moment
what
ever.
song was it?
We wrote our own song, so it was.
Aw, even worse.
Yeah, it was like
I forgot my favorite note.
so at the end of that set, like we had a song where everybody was doing that whole like separated solo thing, like one person plays a solo, next person, and
And then we have the drummer.
and then it's like okay, then they get to me, and it's like do whatever, and it's like this really crappy solo, and it's like oh man, it just
It
felt.
would be like the quality where they start throwing stuff at you.
It was pretty bad, but you
It's
know.
like it's like what they did with Nickelback when they start throwing rocks at them. Like,
But it's
suck.
but it's like the first show and everything. We were playing on in a venue where no one else was really that great either. So it's like we were the kings of crap. Yes. I guess another experience I've kind of had was okay. So we played a Halloween show in a little town called Leachville, Arkansas. And
no one knows where it is.
it's a ghost town.
It's ghost time.
So we were playing the show and we were dressing up, but we didn't really know what to do beforehand. So our guitar player he was gonna do like the black metal corpse paint and everything.
Oh,
And he
God.
did like the
Wait,
immortal.
Hey, guys. Somebody just walked in the door. Shout out to the guy who just walked in the door.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's the door
guy
guy.
who just walked in.
Shout outs. Oh, by the way, guys, we're getting.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So he has like this black metal face paint on, and he looks like the immortal guy, like Abath. And
It's a bot.
I've seen the
A bot.
interview. It's a bot.
A bot.
A bot.
A bot. You gotta say it like
A ball.
Or a bot.
a bot.
Hey, it's like Harry Potter.
I'm about to put on my paint and my stuff and play the guitar.
I
It's
sing the young Viking songs.
We are the worst people. So he puts on the stuff, and our other guitar player kind of does like this all white face paint, and then our drummer does like this. I don't even know what he was doing.
He's
But
a
then,
drummer, no one
but then
knows
it's
what he
like,
does.
well, our guitarist did all this white face paint. I'll do all the black face paint. And I didn't realize how bad that looked till afterwards. You know, like
you blackface, didn't
I
you?
blackface. I didn't even realize it. It was terrible. It was like, that's the worst thing you can do. The worst thing you can do. And it's like,
Wait,
Why
did you know
can't I paint his face?
No, he's Cherokee, so he's like.
Oh, he's Cherokee.
well, part Indian.
It was like-
yeah.
I'm the one who's part of Cherokee.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
actually like
it's
definitive
yeah.
Cherokee.
Pinky and
So what
Perky.
are you?
I'm not really
We got
sure.
Pinky and
It's
Perky.
just like I know.
Pinky and Perky.
It'd be more offensive if I did myself completely black because.
Do you think your podcast needs more racial diversity?
No. Asian and white guy and Pinky and Perky is no.
Yeah, so I guess that's like my worst stuff. I mean, really.
I guess probably another story I can probably share was our second show, which again junior year, and we originally were going to be able to play like 2 songs, and we decided to do 2 cover songs. They were going to be
Technical difficulties.
Seven Nation Army by the White Stripes and Bulls on Parade by Rage Against the Machine. And we get there for like rehearsals for this. We were gonna play at the senior awards show, which is just like an Oscar thing for the seniors at the time. And, and of course, my class was responsible for finding the venue, figuring out the awards, just all this other different stuff. And of course, me and my band got asked to play at this, which of course we accepted. And we get there, we're rehearsing, and we did Bulls on Parade, but we did so terribly, despite the many hours we put for rehearsing for it. And just whenever we get there for practice, we just did so terribly.
You get up there and you realize I'm
then-
constipated.
But and after that, though, like they said, like the woman who was in charge of it say, yeah, you can only play like 1 song because they had to fit the time slot. 2 songs wasn't gonna cut it. So we were just saying, we'll just play Seven Nation Army by the White Stripes. It's no big deal. It's a formal thing. Figure what's more formal than the White Stripes, of course. And
That's a bad idea. That just sounds like a
hold
bad
up,
idea.
hold up. You gotta hear the rest of it. So Oscar night comes around. We get up there. We start playing it, and of course the part whenever I'm supposed to play the solo, like people didn't notice it, but I had screwed up the solo part because like I didn't get to the pedal board. I was a bit farther than I imagined it to be, and
Alright.
of course, I missed the first note, and then I had to scoot up even faster and like play the solo, and I kept messing up so much, but I did it so well though. And then after the solo, like everyone just stopped, and I was like, keep playing. And then they get back to the song and stuff like that. We finished up the song, and that was it. So
Cool.
Alright, so.
Alright, that's
Final
like
thoughts,
that's it.
guys, final
thought.
That was pretty interesting.
Concert, I mean, like if you're doing concert, you just have to practice. makes it perfect.
Yeah, practice makes perfect. That's all I
Practice
can
makes
say.
it perfect.
Alright,
Or
Don't paint your face black.
Yeah, don't
Alright,
don't offend a whole entire race.
Alright, and we are done. And
Oh, we have to do we have to do a signature move, which is
now!
now. 3, 2, 1,
I
now.
don't know what we're doing.
You didn't do it. Okay, we gotta do it now. Pointing at the camera. Okay, 3,
Okay.
2, 1, now.